we hope that the K-Culture Festival will further enhance mutual cultural understanding between us. Today is a day when kimchi and kiwi come to be in harmony indeed. We wish everyone, every moment of the whole event, kia ora, koto katoa. Thank you.
It is my first time coming back as the Minister for Ethnic Communities, and I'm really excited that the event today is called the Multicultural Harmony, which is very special because as Minister, I am wanting to make sure, actually my priorities is actually about social cohesion, to make sure that every single person in New Zealand, regardless of their background, feel like they belong in this country.
Last September, I had the absolute pleasure of flying to Seoul last year to sign our sister city agreement with the Mayor of Seoul as well. They were fantastic hosts. I got to speak at 2 world conferences and experience the wonderful culture of South Korea. I also have to mention there was this really cool moment. So I did some media there and I ended up in the local South Korean newspaper, and I was on the same page as BTS member Jungkook. So that's like my claim to fame, being on the same page.
Today is Korea Day and Multicultural Day. So today is a wonderful, great yours day. Therefore, from now on, please enjoy and taste of Korea. Thank you very much.
I think more events like this are necessary to promote Korea more widely.
K-pop and some TV show.
It's definitely K-pop, because actually K-pop is very famous around the world. And the second one is the food, like kibimbap food is very famous.
I really enjoy eating this. I see a lot on the K-dramas, so I'm a big fan of Korean food, Korean culture, and like Korean dressing.
It's definitely the food. Korean barbecue fried chicken is some of my favorite. New Zealand and Korea have very different cultures. New Zealand is quite multicultural, but I still feel that people don't really understand like the complexity of Korea as well as its history.
And sharing of K-pop, K-drama, and different cultures and foods of Korea.
My country is a taekwondo. Last year I was in Korea. I studied about the languages of Korea specific. Many people in Korea from Timor.
When I think of Korea is the Mayor of Seoul, who I met last year. He's very cool, and I think it is absolutely crucial to promote it more widely because we have a sister city with Seoul and we want many more exchanges and we want to create a massive community for our Korean people here in Wellington.
It's the wonderful hospitality and the food and the flavors that Korea brings us and gave me when I went over there a couple of months ago. I think it's important to collaborate with other people across the world, and so Wellington working with Korea and Seoul in particular with our sister city to be able to make some magic here in Wellington and overseas is really important to me.
beauty of Korea. I really love Korea. I like particularly travelling in the mountains and seeing the traditional temples. I also love Korean food, I think, as you know, Tony.
The first thing I think of is the wonderful food, bulgogi, kimchi. I love Korean food. Well, I think Korea does a great job of promoting itself because of its technology. It's a leading light in IT, and of course the Korean people are so charming and hospitable. So I think you're doing everything right.
BTS, because my partner is so keen on BTS. I think Korea is well promoted. I think all the K-pop and TV is a very good secret weapon for Korea to keep its profile high.
I love to eat the Korean traditional food. I think it's very beautiful, and this is not first time for me because Korea everywhere, even though in my country, they have a Korean festival like this. So I enjoy a lot. Very beautiful.
The first thing that comes to my mind is K-pop.
And second one?
To promote and for tourism, natural beauties of Korea.
I have to say that TV, Korean TVs are the best. TV set are the best in the world by far. I think Korea has a great culture and the food is very good. In my opinion, maybe the food should receive more promotion around the world.
It's probably the culture and the food there. Like, it's really cool. Yeah.
When you ask me about Korea, I think of Seoul. I visited there in 1996, many years ago, when I was much, much younger. I was flying to the United States. I flew into Seoul, and on the way back, I flew into Seoul as well. Special memory. More events like this, more K-drama, more K-pop. Excellent.
Basically, the landscapes and nature and the architecture from the country.
Probably the food, the culture, the landscape, everything about it I think is very pretty.
Fried chicken. Best fried chicken is Korean. Fried chicken. I reckon festivals like this would help promote Korea because of festivals like this where I got to try Korean food. Kimchi. It would be nice if, like, in school they would teach Korean.
Great food, great people. It's really fun and amazing, and yeah, this is really cool.
I've got a friend who went to Korea for a holiday, and they had a wonderful time. Yeah, and I'd quite be interested to go there.
They're great dancers, very good culture, very romantic people. I love Korean culture.
The Korean War, that's the first thing I knew about Korea. I think to promote Korea more widely is to have more things like this, cultural days.
Like spicy food and like pop culture, I guess, like dramas, songs.
Cheaper airfares to Korea.
Colour and prettiness.
festivals like these. I think it's really quite good to kind of have them available, so people that don't know much about it can come along and see, like try the food, hear the music, and taste the foods.
The first thing that comes to mind is patterns and colour and like friendliness. I think it is necessary to have like big events to support and opening up food chains.
Well, probably kimchi. I guess it's the first thing that comes to mind. Yeah, kimchi. Well, I think to introduce the Korean culture and events like this one here today, it's a very good way to promote Korean culture and Korea as a country.
That's all right.
In every teaspoon of New Zealand honey, you experience New Zealand from the ground through to the sky. It's just delicious. As Māori, we care immensely about our people, about our bees, and about our environment. To us, it's more than just honey in a jar. It's the ability to thrive, to flourish in today's world. If there is one word that can sum up New Zealand, it's care. Our family is feeding your family.